Premier League's stance on punishing Tottenham boss Nuno after dismal Arsenal defeat. Tottenham boss Nuno Espirito Santo ditched his post-match interview against Arsenal due to abusive supporters but won't face punishment for his actions from the Premier League, according to reports. Spurs were beaten 3-1 by their North London rivals. And the defeat has now increased the doom and gloom mood around the club as a result. Tottenham went into the match against Arsenal looking to put their rivals to the sword. But that didn't happen, with Nuno's side losing 3-1 courtesy of goals from Emile Smith-Rowe, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Bukayo Saka. It was a chastening day at the office for Tottenham, who have now lost 3 of their last 5 matches across all competitions. In the aftermath of the contest, Nuno conducted an interview with Sky Sports, which took place on the Emirates field. But the broadcasters then gave him the go-ahead to abandon the conversation following X-rated abuse from supporters inside the ground, according to the Daily Mail. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz now. Things could be set to change. It's claimed proposals that are set to be implemented from as early as this weekend could now see post-match interviews moved back inside. Some managers have struggled to make themselves heard above the noise, and Nuno, after being bombarded with abuse, was no different. The Tottenham boss was ultimately forced to disappear back down the tunnel just as the interview was about to start. Head coaches are required to report for their post-match media duties within around 20 to 45 minutes of the final whistle. Don't miss Man United set Kane Price by Tottenham chief Levy convinced Arsenal make Arteta sack decision after Man City defeat. Keita agent calls out Liverpool boss Klopp, but Nuno won't be penalised due to the circumstances of the situation. Supporters are not required to leave the ground until an hour after the match, which has allowed those still inside to make their voices heard. But both Sky and BT are set to be designated a single room within stadiums to conduct the interviews that had, previously, been held outside. Nuno fronted up after the defeat to Arsenal, admitting he'd picked the wrong team, while also insisting his players weren't aggressive enough. The performance was not good, Nuno said. The gameplan was not good. The decisions were not good. So it was not a good day for us. Definitely not a good day. I'm going to be honest. When you have a gameplan, you have to make the right decisions in terms of who you want to put on the pitch to develop that gameplan. I take responsibility because the decisions were not right according to the gameplan. I won't name individuals, but the gameplan was not right according to the players who were on the pitch. We were not aggressive enough to control the dynamic of Arsenal in midfield. We suffered when we wanted to go in front, and we allowed Arsenal to always come to us. And he then added, how can I be happy that they are like this? Why did it go wrong? Because I decided bad. I refuse to go further than that. All that I have to say, I will say directly to the players. Tottenham are next in action against Middlesbrough in the UEFA Europa Conference League on Thursday night. They previously drew 2-2 with